Hi everyone and welcome to Darksiders 2 Deathinitive Edition, Deathinitive Difficulty Walkthrough. This is part 19 and the second solo. So in this part we're gonna be fighting a new enemy that is kind of like a mini boss. We're gonna be fighting... Actually we're gonna fight one mini boss and a new boss. So pretty cool, and as you can see it's 15 minutes and I didn't want to include the third soul because it would have been close to 30 and I don't want to make you sit for 30 minutes to watch and hear me speaking. So we have some of these creatures. I don't know the name of the enemies. I really don't have I haven't looked for the names of the enemies, sorry about that. I don't think it's really important. It doesn't really show that I lack love for the game, all the contrary, because I think I mentioned this, but I bought the PS3 version the day it came out, and then later I rebought the complete edition for Steam. And then later, when this edition came out, I just bought it again. So I bought it 3 times. I bought this basically the same game 3 times, although it has some DLCs. So you can actually trust me. I love this fucking game. So as I said before, every time you get a circle prompt to do an execution, prioritize it because it's going to give you invisible frames over all the other enemies, and then you can kind of look around what is going on around you. And here we have this fat fucker, Tormentor. Wow, that's a fucking stupid name. So this Tormentor, I think we're gonna see him again a couple of times later, and of course immediately when I say that I'm probably wrong, but I think we're going to see him again. So Tormentor has a couple of attacks. He has a bar like if he was a boss, so I'm going to call it a boss fight. So we are still in the land of the dead, but very soon after the third soul we're going to move to the Psychomeron. And what a fucking cool name, guys. I forgot about the Psychomeron. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's called... you're gonna see it in the title after the third soul video. We're going to move up to the Psychomerons. This is such a cool fucking name. I don't know if it actually means something like in reality or they just invented it. There I'm clipping through the geometry, really cool. Psychomeron, whatever. So yeah. So I've been using a couple of weapons and oh, I forgot to mention, for people who doesn't know the game, you can actually put the name that you want to the weapons that you make. You can make weapons here, or rather get them and upgrade them, and whenever you want to name them, you can name them and they can be called whatever you want. For example, the scythes that I'm using, they are called Griever, because Griever is the name of the mini-boss that guards Ultimecia in Final Fantasy VIII. And I used to have the thing that Lionheart uses. How's it called? The Griever is also like a little. I bought the little thing that that Leon has around his neck. Leon? He's not fucking called Leon. Squall. Fucking Squall. I'm thinking about Resident Evil for some reason. And for the guys who's asking, like Roboy, no, I'm not going to cover Resident Evil 0. I didn't cover Resident Evil 1 Remake when it came out, though I did play it for a little while, and to be honest, it felt too old. Like it felt too fucking old. And of course, immediately everyone's gonna get offended. And trust me, I'm not the kind of guy that looks at an old game and says, "Oh, it's just too fucking old. I'm not gonna play it." Like, not at all. In fact, I spent most of my time replaying old games that I love instead of new ones that I hate. But yeah, I don't know if you actually hearing the fucking dog that is fucking barking in the background. If you are, I'm very sorry, guys, but I just cannot control my fucking neighbors and their fucking dogs. I don't hate dogs, by the way. That's not me hating dogs. Oh my god, did I miss that? How did I miss that? I'm not gonna talk about dogs, guys. Why would I talk about dogs? I'm more I'm more of a cat person, to be honest. If you want to know me a little more, I guess, if you even care. I'm more of a cat person, but I wasn't that all the time. Like, in my family, that we are just 3 persons in my family currently. We treat our animals like, if I call them animals, like, not as an insult, but we treat them not like pets, but like parts of the family. They sleep on beds, they they do whatever the fuck they want. Now, we actually raise them, of course, and teach them some manners, you know, and but I mean, my last dog that I had, he was like my brother. He was my brother. He grew up with me, and when he passed away, we never got a new dog. We never did, because it's tough, you know. It's still tough. We have to put him down. He had cancer, so we had to put him down, and you know, I had to participate because he was like my brother. So seeing him falling asleep and going away was a moment that it's still tough to explain. So I guess that what I'm trying to say is that it's not that I'm not a dog person. In fact, I am, but I just don't see them as dogs or animals or cats or whatever. I see them as like a new member of the family. So when I say that we haven't got a new dog, it's just because the last dog, you know, died, and the pain hasn't subsided yet. I have a cat though that is called Morpheus, and it's all black, and yes, it's from the Matrix, of course. And he's kind of like my brother also as well. We could say my brother and brother/son, because he's a lot younger than me. So maybe not in cat years, but definitely in years. So yeah. So why am I talking about my dogs and cats and whatever? I don't know. See, this is what happens when I ramble. So going back into the game, we're gonna collect the second soul. With in the next video, we're gonna collect the third one. I think the next video is gonna be a lot shorter than this one, and I hope you don't mind me talking about weird fucking shit and maybe personal shit as well, because I can't really. Like, explaining what the fuck am I doing at every single second of the video doesn't feel natural to me. Maybe to other people it's better to concentrate on the game. Like, what the fuck would I be saying now? Like, okay, we have another fucking night skeleton, death person creature, and there, I just killed it. You know, it's if there is a new boss or something like that, or something that you have to maybe learn, you know, like a tough puzzle or a tough boss fight that you have to do something, I'm going to talk about it. But when I'm just randomly exploring and doing shit, I just ramble away. I'm sorry if you don't like it, guys, but it's my way of talking. Yeah, grabbing that weapon made me remember that I was talking about possessed weapons. The possessed weapons are the weapons that you can actually name. So I named a weapon Griever from Squall Lionheart, and a mini boss that exists in Final Fantasy VIII. I named what was the name of my mace? I think it was Red Shelly. Yeah, I think it was Red Shelly. And why would you ask Red Shelly? Well, Red Shelly is the name of an item in Bloodborne in the Chalice dungeons. That if I explain what the fuck Red Shelly is, you're going maybe laugh or be horrified. But I'm going to explain it a little bit because I'm going to actually do a run of chalices and I'm going to show you the items. But basically Red Shelly is an aborted, deformed child that is kept in a shard. Now, I know how this sounds. Like, this sounds... You know, every time that GTA comes out, then a lot of fucking media always complains about the violence of the GTA, that you can run over pedestrians and animals in the new one as well, and whatever the fuck, and always GTA is the one that gets bad media. I don't fucking know how the hell From Software and Bloodborne got away with some of the items. Like, literally, Red Shelly is a fucking aborted fetus, an aborted deformed fetus that is kept in a shard. And even worse than that, there's another item in the game that is called the Bastard of Loran, and it's basically a deformed child bastard dead inside a fucking in another shard. Like, what? Like, the first time that I saw it, I just opened my eyes like a fucking owl, and I laughed because I don't take games really seriously. Like, I used to play Carmageddon. How is it fucking pronounced? Carmageddon 1 and 2. Carpocalypse. Yeah, you have that was the actual name of the second Carpocalypse. No, I used to love Carmageddon, and in that game you received points for running over pedestrians and even old women in wheelchairs. Like, and did I grow up to be a fucking sociopath, psychopath, a fucking asshole that murders like people and runs over people with his cars? No, not at all. So I'm not gonna really talk about all the fucking stupid shit that the media comes up with, but I just wanted to mention Red Shelly. Yeah, that's the name of my hammer. And talking about that, when I kill this boss fight, I think it's a boss, or we have like a combat arena. Okay, we have a combat arena. I'm going to receive, maybe it's in the third soul, I'm going to receive a new axe, either at this combat or at the third soul combat. I think it's the third soul, and I'm going to name it Gangsta Axe. Yeah, that's right, Gangsta. I'm naming my axe after you. And I just thought it could be a nice recognition for all the videos and that you watch, because I know you're watching, Gangsta. I know you follow this walkthrough and you like the game. So I really appreciate that. And so in some sort of appreciation beyond the fact that I do know that you always comment and you always see these chapters, I'm going to name my weapons. The weapons that are going to go to the Crucible are going to be named after the people that watch my videos. So definitely, I don't know if I'm going to go with the same axe that I do have now, because I'm probably gonna upgrade, but don't worry, the Crucible axe, whatever, or hammer that I'm going to use is going to be named Gangsta something. And I know Taysim also watches my videos, so I'm probably going to name the size, some size that I'm going to use after Taysim. I know, guys, I know who watches my videos, I know who likes who gives the likes. I don't really know who gives the likes or the dislike the other day. I don't really know, but I do know that Gangsta is one, and Taysin, of course. So I really appreciate the attention that you have been giving to the walkthrough, guys. And I know a lot of people also watches Darksiders because they have like 50 views. In fact, this is this series that has gotten more attention in my channel until this point, like except for some lost tutorial video or something like that for another game. So I really appreciate all the views, guys, even from people who doesn't like to comment or doesn't have time to comment, but watches the video anyway. I know about it, and I'm really thankful to all of you. So we'll see each other in the third soul, guys. Thank you for watching once again, and take care.